Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back to my little kitchen. If you're new to the channel, my name's Rick and it's very nice to meet you and welcome. If you're returning to the channel, thank you so much for coming back. Anyway, this channel is about cooking, hunting, fishing, and sometimes we get to go somewhere. So if you're interested in any of those things, I hope you'll give me a chance. But anyway, on today's video, I had a comment from a viewer a couple of weeks ago, and he asked to see me cook some steaks. So today we're going to cook. We've got a couple of ribeye steaks. We're going to cook a couple of ribeye steaks out on our Weber charcoal grill, and we're going to grill some shrimp to go with our steaks. So anyway, we're going to see if we can get this started. Anyway, I wanted to show you my ingredients that we're going to be using today to cook our steaks with. Anyway, we're going to be using some Worcestershire sauce. We're going to be using some McCormick steak seasoning. We're going to be using some unsalted butter. We got us a couple of ribeye steaks, and we got us some shrimp. We're going to grill those shrimp too. All right, first thing we want to do here is we're going to season up our steaks. I'm going to take a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to put a little bit of this Worcestershire sauce on my steaks. This will give it a little flavor. We're just going to kind of rub that in, and it'll give our seasoning something to grab hold of too, kind of use it as a binder. Anyway, we're going to rub that Worcestershire sauce in. Then we're going to take our McCormick steak seasoning, and we're just going to season our steaks with it. This is some pretty good seasoning, guys. It's really good on steak. We're going to let that sit there for 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll flip them over and do the other side. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes. We're just going to flip our steaks over and we're going to season the other side. We're going to put the Worcestershire sauce back on them. And we're going to hit them again with our McCormick steak seasoning. Alright, we're going to give them just a little bit, just let them sit there, and we're going to, while we're waiting on them, we're going to go out and we're going to get our grill ready. Alright, well we got our little charcoal chimney loaded down with charcoal. We're going to get this thing fired up. See if we can get it to going. Alright, our charcoal's going pretty good. We're going to dump this out. We're going to try to put it all on one side of the grill here. We're going to have like a hot side and a cold side. I've got a couple of pieces of rebar here. That's what I kind of use to spread my charcoal around with. We're going to have a hot side and a cold side in case some steaks get to flaming up. I can pull them off a little bit, get them off that heat. We've got our vents turned wide open. We want that fire to get as hot as we can. We're fixing to go get our steaks. Alright guys, we got our steaks here. I put a couple of pads of butter on each steak. We're going to lay them right across that fire. We're just going to let them go for a couple of minutes. Then we're going to flip them over. We're going to cover them up. Alright guys, it's been a couple of minutes. Let's flip these bad boys. Ooh yeah. Well, that's cooking quick. Got a little char on that one. We're going to let them go for a couple more minutes. I'm going to add a couple of more little pads of butter to our steak. That butter makes them good. Alright guys, let's see what we got going on here. A couple more minutes. Ooh, that butter. I think we're just going to pull these off this heat right now because they are getting after it. We're going to check the internal temperature on them. Yeah, they're reading about 115 right now. I'm going to leave them off of that heat because I don't want them to burn. And we're going to take them up. I like my steaks about medium to medium well. So we're going to take them up somewhere in between 140 and 145. We're going to let them go there for about 4 or 5 minutes and we'll come back and check the internal temperature on them. All right, guys, we're going to put a little bit more butter on them. Ooh, they look good. We'll check that internal temperature here in just a couple of minutes. It does not take them long to cook. We're looking for about 140, 145. I like a medium to medium well. I think we're going to pull them, guys. They're ready to come off there. All right, guys, we're going to take these steaks off here and take them in the house. We're going to let them rest for a little bit. While they're resting, we're going to get our shrimp ready and we're going to bring them out here and grill them. All right, guys, I got this handy dandy little grilling basket and man, it just works great for shrimp. But you can grill vegetables with it, whatever. I mean, it's really handy. But anyway, we've got some garlic powder here. We're going to season our shrimp with some of this garlic powder. And that's all I'm going to put on them is garlic powder. All right, we got our shrimp flipped over. We're just going to season the back side of them a little bit with the garlic powder. All right, them babies are ready to go on the grill. All right, we got our shrimp. We're just going to set this basket right here over this fire. And we're going to let that go just for a couple of minutes. It will not take them shrimp long to cook. All right, guys, it's been a couple of minutes. Let's give our shrimp a flip. We're going to let them go for a couple of 3-4 minutes there. All right, guys, let's give our shrimp a flip here, see what we got going on. Oh yeah, they're starting to turn that pink color. They're looking pretty good. We're gonna let them go for a couple of 3 more minutes and then we're gonna take them off there. They're just about done. All right, guys, let's take these shrimps off here. They ought to be done. We're gonna let this stuff cool off for a minute and then we'll do a taste test. All right, guys, let's cut into our steak here and let's see what we got going on. We're going to do a little taste test. Oh, yeah, that's cutting good. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like mine all bloody on the inside. I like it cooked some. That turned out pretty good there. Hope y'all can see that. All right, our shrimp turned out pretty good, looks like. We're going to do a taste test. All right, guys, we got a piece of our steak here and we got a couple of our little shrimp. We're going to try it out and see how it come out. Oh, that is tender. It's delicious, guys. Try our shrimp. Oh, that shrimp's great. Took about 7 or 8 minutes to cook that shrimp. Boy, them steaks, they cook quick too. That is delicious. Oh yeah, it's good. Good steak. Anyway, if you're ever thinking about grilling some steak, I hope this video helps. I'm not the biggest expert at it, that's for sure. But it turned out pretty good. And I got old Alex here with me tonight. Her and I, we're going to really eat good here in a little bit. But anyway, as always, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you'll come back and join me again here at the Texas Stripper.